After the big sister, it's finally the little sister turn to be released in the game. Please, welcome the vampire with uncontested destructive power, Flandre Scarlet. Flandre being the little sister of Emilia, she obviously has a lot in common with her big sister, especially when it comes to absurd physical and magical abilities. In fact, even if you look deep down the Scarlet Devil mansion and being moderately weak to sunlight, she is by far one of the most dangerous individuals in all of Gensokyo. But you may wonder why exactly. The response is simple yet terrifying. Flandre is capable of destroying absolutely anything and everything. You probably think I'm exaggerating, but I'm really not. Flandre can destroy anything she wants, which is a frightening ability with no real weaknesses. You remember when I used the fact that Emilia has been to the moon to prove she was a badass? Well, there are probably no words to describe the level of Flandre's epicness. Just to teach you a little bit of what she's capable of, let me tell you what happened one night where Flandre managed to get outside. She contemplated a shooting star falling toward Earth. And in a moment, there was no more meteorite, only dust falling from the sky. She took the very essence, the eye of the celestial object, and simply crushed it inside her palm, resulting in the shooting star disintegrating to nothing. Before being locked down once again, Flandre stated one thing that night. There was not only the meteorite eye in her palm, but the eye of everything as well. Scared? Yeah, me too, not gonna lie. That girl is a freak. Unless you call yourself Reimu or Marissa, you better choose your words carefully if you ever happen to cross her path. And most importantly, if she ever asks you to play with her, you better refuse, because it will be your death switch to accept her demand. But you're lucky, because in LostWord, the only thing Flandre will destroy are your enemies. Indeed, her last word with the help of her exceptional crit stats will simply annihilate a single opponent to dust. You got it? Flandre is not the most optimal friend in the game, but she's simply unmatched in terms of maximum damage potential on a single enemy under precise circumstances. Trust me, you have the potential to deal way more than 1 million damage on a lunatic boss with the correct setup, even if the game won't show you the numbers. Of course, in order to balance this monstrosity, quite a lot of downfalls were added to make it more fair. Like implied earlier, her last word is a solo spell card, which means that it will only hit a single enemy, which makes her not that good for farming in general. In addition, her access to elements and her accuracy are simply terrible, so don't count on her to break shields or reliably deal consistent damage without huge support. And finally, even if she can level up her crit attack and crit accuracy a lot, aside from a good in defense debuff like Emilia, Flandre doesn't bring any utility to the team, apart from her high damage potential. In summary, Flandre's primary goal is to be heavily supported in order to inflict absolute destruction on a single enemy. She's not the best character overall, but you will definitely have some fun with her. And on these words, we are done for today. If you are interested to see more Touhou LostWord content, please consider subscribing and liking the video if you found it interesting. And remember, love yourself. See ya!